You probably know the names Tony Romo, Chris Collinsworth, and Troy Aikman. They're the best of the best as sports TV analysts. A young man named Bryce Weiler may never get to their level. But as you'll learn in tonight's Making a Difference report, when it comes to sports, he has a very unique view.
Clements, top of the key with it for Eastern. Works off the screen.
On a recent night at Eastern Illinois University,
Three-point attempt is off the back of the rim.
They gave voice to opportunity.
Taylor with it, drives it into the lane.
The Panthers were hosting the SIUE Cougars. But what mattered was not just what took place between the lines, but on the sideline.
Ball bounced at the right elbow to Pruitt.
Veteran broadcaster Mike Brad is a fixture courtside and on the Panther airwaves.
Left, nice spin. He's fouled. He'll get 2.
But his color commentator tonight has never seen a game.
He got the block that counts, and he gets his Panthers another possession.
I've been doing this a long, long time, over 40 years, and I don't know of anybody that's doing what Bryce is doing.
He got that one to roll in.
31-year-old Bryce Weiler is a sports enthusiast.
It's important if you feel that contact coming, throw it up there.
And a part-time broadcaster.
That was a good hustle by Eastern Illinois after the Panthers lost the ball.
He's also blind.
Graham in the corner to Lures, open 3, good.
I commentate a basketball game by studying the style of the broadcaster that I am commentating with.
Gives it out between the circles to Taylor.
Weiler grew up in Claremont, Illinois, about 130 miles east of St. Louis. And the soundtrack of his childhood was sports on the radio.
Here come the Panthers, trailed the game by 9.
But the dial was really turned up when, as a student at the University of Evansville, basketball coach Marty Simmons invited him to sit on the Purple Aces bench during the season.
He's full of charisma. He's super smart. He's an inspiration to be around.
Simmons now coaches at Eastern Illinois, and on this night, Weiler is living a dream. He's been asked to broadcast the first half of the game with Mike Brad.
And with 5 team fouls, the Panthers are very close to the 1-and-1 and then the 2-shot bonus.
And the second half with the voice of SIUE, Joe Pott.
Pruitt for Taylor on the left.
Who first gave him a shot back in 2015.
Put some power behind it. They're just throwing soft passes that are easy to get.
It's made me a better broadcaster because I think about all the things that Bryce would ask me when we'd go to break, when we'd go between innings, and he'd say, hey, you forgot to tell me how many bounces that ball took through the infield.
Bryce Weiler with us now. Welcome to our side of the table, Bryce.
Hi, Joe. Great to be here. Joe really had no idea that he had impacted my life that much until I told him that last year, and that was really one of the most influential moments in my life.
When we're going to break,
Weiler takes no chances with chances like this.
They had 6 offensive rebounds in a row.
He spends hours memorizing the rosters, the stats, and then talking to the coaches.
And then actually at Marquette, he and I were teammates.
Oh, really?
He even walks onto the court before each game.
I will shoot free throws on the rim to figure out if the rim is loose or tight, to see how the ball bounces. There we go. Bounce it back, bounce it back.
He can't see, but Bryce Weiler is farsighted.
Ooh.
A night like this is never just about him.
I think he wants to share that experience and wants that experience to be shared with more people with disabilities.
He's the co-founder of a nonprofit called the Beautiful Lives Project.
He's out there pushing for folks like himself to have the same kind of access that you and I have on a daily basis.
Taylor to the top of the key for Pruitt, who's rolling off the screen, and he lays it in with his offhand.
When the game was over, the Cougars beat the Panthers 66-53.
That's the hard part when you gamble for the steal. You then leave a player open.
But the real winners might have been the listeners at home.
The drive and all the work he's put into it, that's a pretty special deal.
One young man finding his voice.
It's tough to get to 3,000, even 2,000 points.
Showing us all that true vision doesn't require eyes.
Hit the front, missed, rebound, good.
That's the quick start that Coach Baroni wants.
He's a one-of-a-kind.
In addition to being the co-founder of a nonprofit and a part-time sportscaster, Bryce is also the disability consultant to the Major League Baseball Baltimore Orioles. A reminder, if you know an inspiring person or someone making a difference, let me know by email at mbush@kstk.com.